Okay, welcome to ToneBar. Here we have the brand new issued patent 11798519. Here's the official patent with the official medallion from the director. This is a printed out PDF of the patent, and we're going to go over the patent to show you what the patent entails and what it claims. Okay, in the first paragraph of the abstract, it says a string mount system and method of installing guitar strings on an acoustic guitar. The string mount system includes a tone bar having a rod including a length extending from one terminating end to a second terminating end. The tone bar includes a constant diameter extending along the length of the rod, and the consistent diameter is less than the inner diameter ball end of each string in a set of guitar strings. The rod is located in a hole in each of the ball ends. The tone bar with the mounted strings is pulled against the bridge plate of the guitar. The strings are tuned to pitch. The strings are acoustically coupled to the bridge plate and to the soundboard to vibrate the soundboard to produce acoustically amplified tones. I call it sonic coupling. Okay, here's the diagram of the tone bar after it's installed with all the strings installed on it. Here is the instructions: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strings. When you get a tone bar, one end is bent to 45, the other end is bent to 90. Once you get all the strings on her, you bend the other end up to 90. That keeps the strings from sliding off and gives you the ability to adjust it to get it in the middle and get it lined up when you put it in your guitar. Now here's the first diagram. And as you can see from the diagram, the tone bar, this is the tone bar underneath the bridge plate, underneath the bridge. The ball ends, when you get it installed properly, you can look right down the string holes and see every ball end of the string. And you see all the contact area that you get with the tone bar. And then there's the saddle. And all these numbers and figures are talked about in the description after all the drawings. Now here is what the inside underneath of a guitar looks like with the tone bar installed. The little wings can be pointing to the front or to the back. It doesn't matter as long as the tone bar is flush against the bridge plate. You can pause the video and look at them. Here's the figure from the first title page of the patent. Now, as you can see, both ends are bent to 90. There's the string holes coming up from the bottom. All the strings line up like they were when they were wound on the machines. When you string guitars with pins, the ball ends are just helter-skelter. You don't even know which way they're in there. The tone bar also gives you the opportunity, if you have electronics installed in your guitar, to attach a ground wire that will ground every string. So if you have any humming problems or ground issues with an acoustic electric, the tone bar allows you to ground all the strings at one time. Nothing else does that. This diagram 4, 5, and 6 show the ball end of the string, the way they're come from the factory. The diameter might vary a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Okay, when you get a tone bar, this end here is bent to 45 degrees to allow the strings to slide on. The tolerance of the tone bar is so close that when you get this bend here, the string can't slide off this end. So you get a tone bar, it comes with this end bent at 45, you slide one string on, you slide the second string on, so forth. Third, fourth, fifth, the sixth string, and then figure 10 shows you bending it up to 90. Now, if you don't want to use a tone bar for all 6 strings, I make a single tone bar for a single string. I make a double tone bar for 2 strings. and a triple for 3 strings. So you can have 6 tone bars, 3 tone bars, or 2 tone bars, or 1 tone bar. This works best. These are available at request. I'll make those if you ask me to. Here is figure 13. This is the instructions that you get when you buy a tone bar. This shows the steps of putting the strings on, and it shows the 45-degree bend and then the 90, and this is what a tone bar looks like. That's figure 13. Figure 14 just shows the end of the string as it comes in. Now when you get a tone bar in there, the string actually goes up a little bit, and this middle circle here is flush with the bottom of the bridge plate, and that's where the contact area is. So that's that. This is figure 15A, and 15B shows a double tone bar and a 12 string, and I put a double tone bar, the first double tone bar in the video that's already on this channel, of a tone bar put in a composite body Martin. Now when you put them in, like I said, the ball ends of the strings, you can look right down the string hole and see all the ball ends line up perfect. On a double tone bar with a 12 string, you take 2 of the wings and point them to the front and 2 pointing to the back. And then this shows the strings lined up. All the ball ends are lined up exactly the way they was wound on the machine. Okay, I also have them available for 4-string acoustic basses. Same principle. You get one that's the ends bent down to 45, the other ends up at 90. These are a little thicker because the ball ends on acoustic bass strings are just a little bit thicker. Same principle. You get all this contact area on the bridge plate with the tone bar, and the string ball ends are at the bottom of the hole. Like I said, you can pause the video. This just shows you the tone bar. This just shows the diagram of the strings. Now figure 19 here illustrates the difference in the ball ends with pins installed as opposed to a tone bar. When you have a pin in the string hole, all it does is just nudge the ball end of the string up against the bridge plate. It's only contacting a fraction of an inch against the bridge plate. It's not engaging the bridge plate at all. And most of the time when you have strings mounted with pins, they're all in there helter-skelter. This can be bent this way, this is bent that way. They're not doing nothing. The pins only hold the strings in there. They're not utilizing the Martin X bracing to make the top vibrate. They're just wedged in there, and that's all they do. With the tone bar, you see all the contact area that you're getting on the bridge plate. Okay, it's exponentially larger, much more. All the strings are pulling at the same time, all together, and it makes the top of the guitar, I mean, it just makes it vibrate and almost sing. Now, you can pause the video. I'm gonna flip through all these. I'm not gonna read all this. This is this was filed on July the 27th, 2022. After a year, you flip it to the examiner, so it got flipped on right before in July 23. It got flipped. The examiner didn't have this but a couple of weeks and said, "Patent, there's nothing else like it." The method of changing strings or putting strings on an acoustic guitar has not changed in 180 years until now. You can pause the video, and this is big enough where you can read all that. That's one, and then the summary. There's 3 and 4. I'm not going to read all that. If you want me to send you the PDF of the patent, which I have already sent to Martin Guitars, they're looking at this now. Haven't heard back from them. I hope they get on board soon. And then they're going to Taylor, and then they're going to Gibson. And This is a whole new way of putting strings on a guitar. This is all the way number 10 description. I said the patent number is 11,798,519. Here's all the claims. Here's all more diagrams, and that's basically it. And we're back to the abstract. When you get a patent issued, the patent examiner actually comments, and he said of this particular patent and this tone bar that it was not obvious and unique, which means I didn't look at nothing else to come up with this. I come up with this on my own because I had a little guitar shop, and it just came to me one day when I seen a busted guitar laying on a shelf. So I've developed it, I perfected it. This is the best design I can come up with. This is the best method I can come up with to put them in your guitars. It's simple, it's effective. I've sold probably 200 in the field. There's 200 of these out there. Every single person that has bought this has claimed to me excuse me, that it improved the sound of their guitar and it made it play easier. Now, one more thing I'm going to add. I've had a few people comment about this, that it takes them a little time to get used to having no pins in their guitars. Now, if you like pins in your guitars, put a tone bar in there. Just cut your pins in half and plug the hose, and you'll still have the pins. Before I showed this to anybody, I had my guitar, I cut the pins in half to plug the hose up and played my guitar. And they went, man, that guitar sounds really good. I know, but I didn't tell them that I had a tone bar in it. I just played them the guitar, and they was amazed at how good the guitar sounded. But I had fake pins, and I just cut them in half, and they just went down to where the ball end is and just touched it, because they're just wedged in there. You can keep your pins in there if you like that feel or like that thing, but without pins in there, you get much better palm muting control over your guitars. There's much more expression. There's much more feeling. I mean, each note rings out like a bell. I can't tell you how much better your guitar will sound with a tone bar. Get one. They're available on eBay right now under Cousin Earl Studios. I've probably sold 30 or 40 on there. I've sold some on Reverb. Most of them have been local people that know me. I went to all the guitar shops. They all have them. Everybody that I put one in their guitar, they bring me every guitar they have. One guy's got 8 acoustic guitars. A lot of them have pickups in them. This doesn't affect the pickup at all. It gives the pickup more tone and clarity. This is the game changer. This is here to stay. Get one. You won't regret it. I ship them out that you get them about as fast as a letter. Like I said, they're on eBay. I'll put my contact information at the bottom. Nobody has ever contacted me from any of these videos. They always go to eBay and buy them, which is okay, because it's a third party and they're secure and they can use their credit card and all that. And I understand that. So that's the thing. Now we're gonna back the video up here just a little bit and show you the logo. When you get a tone bar, you get a sticker with the logo on it, and you get an instruction sheet, and you get a tone bar. So quit playing guitars with pins in them. Get a tone bar, cut the pins in half and stick them down in there and fill the holes up if that's what you like. But you will not regret changing the method of putting strings in your guitars. Like I said before, the method of putting strings on acoustic guitars has not changed in 180 years until now. Get a tone bar. You won't regret it. Ask your local guitar shop to carry them. They can make money selling them. They can make money installing strings for people. It's a win-win for everybody. Better tone, better sales, better repair, money coming in. Everybody wins. So I'm the inventor. I can't say enough good things about it. There's nobody that says anything bad about it. So get a ToneBar. Enjoy your acoustic guitar better than ever before. And thanks for watching. And good luck and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.